Thank you guys so much for coming out here. Let me ask you guys something. You guys like kids?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Right? Like they can't fight, they give really shitty tattoos, they never chip in for weed. That being said, I do have 3 of them. Thank you, I tried really hard. I'm engaged to their mother. I'm from Springfield, so I thought I'd clarify. But we do pretty well. We've been together for a long time. I think our big thing is the fact that she's German and I'm Polish. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played Call of Duty before, but they have a real like Tom and Jerry sort of relationship. Like, okay, the other day I was making myself some food. I made myself a sandwich I called the ex-wife, because it's stuffed with 4 different types of meat. Huh? Right? And I paid for it all. So I made the sandwich and left the room for a second. I came back and she was eating the food. And I was like, yo, that's kind of disrespectful. What are you doing? She stood up and was all like, he's hiding the cookie. I was like, whoa, no reason to bring my mom into this. You know? It's ridiculous. But man, having kids is kind of tough sometimes, especially when all I want to do is drugs. Like I never saw myself having children. I always wanted to live a life of adventure, you know, like go in Morocco and get in a fist fight in a bar or something, or maybe eat like 1 piece of pizza without finding baby shit on my hands. I have 3 boys and 5 ulcers. My oldest is 10 years old, and he actually gets a kick out of the fact that, you know, I tell jokes to strangers, and he wrote one for me, guys, to tell you guys tonight. Okay, it goes like this. Your mom is so fat. And that's okay because we're all different. Yeah, I wonder who the gay one is. I actually, my oldest is from a previous relationship because teenagers are allergic to latex. Anybody else? Anybody got a kid by their ex out here? Is somebody? You know, okay. Well, what they do is sometimes they'll do something that like reminds you of that ex and it really pisses you off. I went into my son's room the other day. He was blowing 9 guys in an alley. Like a really focused circus seal. Just. He had his mother's bukkake eyes just cleaned up. Do you know that bukkake is technically a baby shower? All right. We'll talk about something a little less serious. Let's talk about religion. Okay, you feel that right there? Like everyone's sphincters kind of tightened up like daddy hit mommy at the dinner table? It doesn't have to be that serious, y'all. Like we can be silly. Do you guys believe in a tall Jesus or a short Jesus? You think Jesus can reach the top shelf, or do you have to use his Jesus powers to carpenter up a ladder? If Jesus is on Tinder, do you swipe up, down, left, right? So, I'm a mailman. Not like a dude with 2 penises or anything. I'm a mail carrier. Before that, I was in the Army for a bit. I went to Iraq and Afghanistan. If you haven't been, call your travel agent today. 'Cause let me tell you, those vacays were lit, fam. Literally, they were on fire. And I get asked a lot, you know, Chris, what was it like over in war, over in the Middle East? The best way I can describe it is kind of, okay, you ever been so poor you bought clothes at a gas station? That's Iraq. And if you bought weed in the alley behind the gas station, that's Afghanistan. Like, they didn't have toilet paper. They'd grow some bomb-ass weed out of a cell phone. It's an IED joke. I gotta be careful because it's kind of explosive, but it always slays my best friends, so. Thank God that went well. I was in during a pretty interesting time. I was in when they repealed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Act, which meant that service members could be open about their sexual identities. Now, regardless of how you feel about that, it was kind of cool to be part of something bigger, you know, something a little part of history. But But the funny thing was, is I had a buddy who came out to me. He was like, Chris, I gotta let you know something. I'm gay. I said, yeah, man, no shit. Like, I've spent every day for the past 2 years with you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen your iPod. I know you listen to Duran Duran. You know, like, we've gone out drinking before. I know you like Michelob Ultra. I get it. I've been in your barracks room. I've seen the Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. I get it. You're gay. Sometimes I look at my kids and wish I could be gay. I know it doesn't work like that, all right? I'm not that close-minded. And I, for one, know I'm not gay. I still gag every time I shove a toothbrush in my ass. You guys are beautiful. My name's Chris Karwoski. Let's keep the applause going. Keep it up.